Hello everyone and welcome back to GameVent. My name's Ethan Yorke and today we have a little bit of a different video for you. We got kind of a behind the scenes of the setup of me and Justin. And first we're going to start with me, and I think where I'm going to start off is a small thing. So we'll start on my desk. Obviously the most notable thing on my desk is the 27-inch HP monitor. This came with a bundle for my computer, so it's nothing fancy, but it does get the job done, and I very, very much appreciate having this 27-inch as opposed to having to use like an iPad or a laptop or something. Next most important thing on here are the headphones I use. I mainly use these when I'm editing or whatever. These are the Skull Candy Crushers. They don't have the 3.5 wire in them right now, but we'll get to that later. These are probably the best pair of headphones I've ever owned. They're a bit pricey. They run you about $100, but they are, in my personal opinion, I like them better than Beats, but I have a whole opinion on Beats that I'm not even going to get into right now. The next cool thing on my desk is my conveniently already turned on Game Boy Advance. I've already saved this so I can, SP by the way, which stands for special, I recently learned. Right now I have in Pokemon Fire Red, and this is also kind of a special edition, but if you come over here, you can see that this is where Fire Red is supposed to go. I have Leaf Green, Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald, as well as another copy of Ruby that I'm about to beat, and Emerald that doesn't have a sticker on it. So, that's kind of cool. I recently just bought these, thank you eBay, but it's nice to kind of relive a moment in your childhood, and I also like these little nifty cases that they came in. And the next kind of stuff I'm going to show you is a bit, janky, so to say, but here's the microphone I use. It's actually a Astro headset, split in half. Not because I got mad at it, it was, you see this like little wire thing right here, that's what connected the two pieces besides the plastic thing, and it just looked ugly, so I ripped it, and yeah, so that's that. Now let's get down to the computer. Let me move this wire so I can actually move my chair. Here we have my computer down here. It's got some paper and stuff on it. We can just move that. This is a HP Pavilion HPE. It does have a lot of cool stuff about it, but the one thing it lacks is a graphics card, but everything about this computer, besides that, is top-notch. It's got one of the best sound cards you can even purchase. It's got a terabyte hard drive, 16 gigs of RAM, came with Windows 7. I upgraded it to Windows 8. I broke my computer software, and I had to get Windows 7 again. Comes with an Intel i7 processor. This little thing, this is an expansion bay. I didn't even know these existed, but this is like the coolest thing on the face of the planet, because you could just unplug this, and nobody even knows it's there, but then you go, and everybody knows it's there. It's quite nifty. Let's see, what else do we have here? You actually press this, and this will, no, if you press this, this is the disk drive, but since my computer's in sleep mode, it's not going to open. If you actually press this, I think that slides down. So let's bring my computer back up and talk about my actual gaming setup, because I don't game on my computer much because I'm not used to a keyboard, even though I've been kind of sort of attempting it for a while. Speaking of keyboards, my keyboard is the Alienware Tact X keyboard. Personally, and I don't think Justin is going to agree with me, I like this keyboard much more than his, not for the necessarily like functionality, or like how like actual good the keyboard is, but you can actually change the color of this keyboard based on what application you're using. So I have it set to where Google Chrome, the keys up here or down here are red, and up here is yellow, and when it's in Skype everything is blue, when it's in iTunes everything's gray and blue and stuff like that. So it's a very cool keyboard. It'll run you about $70. This is just a stock mouse that came with my computer, nothing fancy. I'm hoping to get a Razer one soon anyway. Next to my favorite thing in this entire game room, my chair. This is the X-Rocker Ice, which my setup that I have for the wires is a bit weird. I am going to explain it. So I do have the power cord right here that's plugged into a surge protector, but I actually took, because a Xbox or a PS4 cannot They don't have the old school red and white cables anymore. You can only use HDMI. So what I did was I took an Astro mix amp, which is right here for the Astro headset that you saw before that's split in half. I used that, ran my Skull Candy wire into this, and then the receiver for the other side of this Astro mix amp has a optical audio slot. Plug that into whatever console I'm using, and you got sound coming out of this bad boy. This also, nope, unplug that. This also lights up, which is quite cool. Now it's gonna buzz at me. This cord comes with the Skull Candy crushers. This is it's, I don't know how to explain this. Basically, it's a double-sided 3.5mm headphone jack cable. Now let's get into other cool stuff. We have over here my amazing set of consoles. My 360 is missing because I gave it to my sister, or at least let her borrow it. We have my Day 1 2013 edition Xbox One controller. We have my PS3 controller with a charger I found in a cardboard box somewhere. And we have a 360 controller that I should probably give to my sister, but it has my original. This is literally the first battery pack I ever owned. Like, this came with the first Xbox 360 controller that I got in the original bundle with like the 8GB console or something like that. Here's the Astro receiver right here. This is what has the optical audio port in the back. Right here we have my PlayStation 3 Slim Edition, because I like my things skinny. We have my black Xbox One over here. Pretty cool. I'm hoping one day, if I ever win the lottery or something like that, I can buy one of those white Xboxes that I gave away on my channel, because those things are awesome. But for the meantime, I'm stuck with the black one. And then we have my PlayStation 4, personally my favorite console. That's currently hooked up to my Astros right now. Give me a second. Audio's going off like crazy. The PlayStation 4 I have comes with my controller that is not hooked up to my charger. Believe it or not, fun fact, the PS4 charger and the Xbox One charger are literally the exact same thing, just with different design. The Xbox One charger is a little square and glossy, but if you look at it, it's the same charge port. And my PS4 controller, go a little Mission Impossible over here, is right here. Personally, my least favorite of the two controller options for the next gen, but hey, it's a cool controller. I like it. Once they start integrating this thing, it's going to be the best freaking controller on the planet. Here is the, 3.5 microphone for the PlayStation 4. Hoping to get an Afterglow headset to review on this channel, coming soon. And that is pretty much it for my gaming setup. Besides, one day, me and Justin are actually going to, hopefully, at least, I'm hoping, we're actually going to put all my stuff in my my computer over there into this tower or case that I believe he used to use. It's pretty cool. It has a little like night shin guard right here. You open it up and this is where like your disk drives go and stuff like that. I think this is where you put your headphones, microphones, blah 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 blah. But the coolest thing about this case, in my personal opinion, is this screen. Now, Justin was saying it's not too accurate, but sometimes it comes up with like what your computer temperature is. I don't even care if it's wrong. You got numbers coming out of this thing, and that's cool. So hopefully one day I will get his old graphics card and we could put this in this beautiful case of his that he's hopefully going to let me use, borrow, have, one of those 3 words. And that's pretty much it for my setup. So I hope you guys like this, and we will switch back to Justin's setup upstairs.
Alright guys, so now we're back up in my room. So let's, go around and check out what we got over here. You guys have already seen my computer and everything like that. But as you can see on the screen, I'm actually, in the middle of a project right now. I'm modeling a Dalek from Doctor Who series, and it's going pretty well right now, I think. Not done yet, but, whatever. Unfortunately, I'm stuck with all my brother's reptiles, so they're all up here, but that's not even part of the whole gaming setup or anything like that. We got, lights up here for the studio that we use and all that other stuff. Over here, this entire wall is my setup. Oh, and also as a side note, you guys can see that the couch is my bed. So we actually fold that up and move it up against the TV whenever we, you know, do a video or anything like that. But if you come over here, I got all my Xbox 360 games. You know, got a little bit of Xbox 360, PS3. Then we get down to PlayStation 2. I got all kinds of games for that. You know, if you come down here, you got mostly PSP, PC games. Got my anime collection down there. It's not very much, but you know, got all my GameCube games. Move these 360 controllers out of the way. I got my original Xbox games. Got a few more PS2 games. This is all my Wii stuff, or that's actually my Nintendo section. Got, you know, some DS games here, a couple 3DS games. Again, Wii, Game Boy Advance. Got about 3. I mean, I got more on my Wii U, but I got about 3 Wii U games, 3 Xbox One games. So, cool little trophy of mine up here. Got the Halo 3 Master, or Legendary Edition. Cost me about, I don't know, $139 at the time. Yeah, it was stupid, but, you know, whatever. So this is my TV that I use for, you know, gaming, stuff like that. And my Wii U pad right here. Down here you can see I got my PS3, it's my Wii U, my 360. Down here I got my Day 1 edition Xbox One, the controller sitting right next to it. I do have much more consoles than that. I got, you know, I got a Wii, got a Nintendo 64, I got a GameCube. All those are, you know, put away up in my closet and stuff like that. If you come over here, this is one thing that I really, really love that I have. This is the handheld I started on way back in the 80s. So I still have it, and it's absolutely wonderful. I absolutely love it. Got my PSP right here. Down here I got, you know, generation of DS's. Got the DS Lite, DSi, and then I got my 3DS right there. I have a bunch of regular Nintendo games, and in fact, you guys want to know what started me off in gaming? There it is. That right there is the reason why I am a gamer. So, yeah, for all you new generation kids, if you know, you want to try some old school stuff out, definitely recommend you try that game. Got all my PS1 games down here. They mostly consist of, you know, RPGs like Final Fantasy and, you know, a couple other things, Castlevania, Grand Theft Auto, that kind of thing. I got all my, you know, controllers for, you know, Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3 just kind of lined up here. So that's pretty cool. Got a little mini fridge and all that other stuff. Definitely nice to have, you know, sodas and all that other stuff in here. And yeah. So this is my little treasure trove. I'm gonna open up for you guys. It's kind of a little collection of all the other stuff I have. Look in here. Got an original Nintendo. Got Super Nintendo. This is the second Nintendo 64 I have. It's really freaking dirty, which is why I don't use it. I got a PlayStation, the original one. I even got a freaking Sega Saturn. Now it's missing the you know, reset button, but whatever. That doesn't really matter. I hardly play this thing anyway. But I have it, and that is, you know, the point, is I have it. So all these are all different kinds of controllers and freaking wires, all kinds of things. I got the original, you know, zapper from the Nintendo. Got the original Nintendo controllers, N64 controllers. Oh, totally forgot about this thing. There's the Sega Genesis. So I am definitely what, you know, you would call a collector. So, you know, let me try and fit all this stuff back in here. And good enough for now. Okay. Nice look over here. We got our game vent little whiteboard, I guess you could say. Lets us know what we you know, are doing all the time, and you know, that's how we schedule and stuff like that. But so yeah, that's my little setup. You know, that's kind of what we do. So I hope you guys like this video. It's just meant to be some kind of like behind the scenes video right now. I'm actually going to be out for the next couple of days, so we wanted to shoot something to send up to you guys. And yeah, hope you like it.